Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, December 4th. Yesterday I received this package in the mail. However, I was not able to open it yesterday due to some work that I had to get done on my house. I had a deadline, but today I have free time, so we are going to open this up. And I'm very excited about this. I've been very anxious to get it open because this is my re-release of the Tamagotchi Angel. It's just one of them. I did order both of the shell designs, but just one has come in so far. The next one is set to come in toward the end of December for me, but one is enough for now. One is all I can run at a time. So let's get this opened up. All right, so we got the back of the box first. Oh no, we got a little bit of box damage, but that's okay. I'm loving this color scheme. It kind of reminds me of like snow cone. I think it was last year, or maybe it was even the year before, but this color scheme was trending with the term snow cone, and I just love it. And here we have the Tamagotchi Angel itself. We've got more of the snow cone coloring right here. And then this shell is like a clear glittery gold with pink buttons. It's very cute. The other shell I do prefer a little bit more just because that one is blue, but this one is really nice too. The front of the box here talks about which character do you want, and then the back has the characters in color. These are so cute. They're just kind of iconic, classic Tamagotchi, especially these first two right here. You may or may not remember, but a couple years ago I made a really cringy video where I decorated a Christmas tree with virtual pets, and ornaments of these characters may or may not have made it in that video. But without further ado, let's get this box open. Tamagotchi Gen 3. That is so different to see. I think I will forever just refer to this as the Angel re-release. Inside the box, no real surprises here. It looks like we just have the unit as well as the instruction pamphlet. So this is post-video recording Danny here. When I was putting this Tama back in the box to take pictures for my thumbnail, I realized there actually is one more thing that I missed. It is this full color, I guess you could say it's like a mini poster or a little pamphlet of the Tamagotchi shells. Like, isn't that cool? Here is the Tamagotchi up close. Again, this is like a clear glitter shell. I actually think this is like the perfect balance of glitter and clear. I think that's really cool, and it's cool to see the inner workings of the device. Then we have these like digi-clouds, digital clouds. The wings are ever so slightly raised, and then we have a star on the background of our screen. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't think this is my first Angel device. I know that probably sounds ridiculous, but I believe I purchased one a few years back when I was importing a lot of different Tamagotchi from Japan. I had a tendency just to kind of add on different things to my order, even if I didn't need it. And I believe I did add on an Angel. So I'm hoping that I can track that down wherever I may have put it, but I certainly never played it. So this will be my first time getting to run an Angel. Truthfully, I'm a little nervous. The originals have never been my personal favorite style of play. Even when I was younger, I certainly enjoyed the Tamagotchi P1, P2s that I had, but they never grabbed my attention like the Tamagotchi On did when that came out, and the Tamagotchi Mix before that. The Mix was everything. While we were waiting, I ran upstairs and grabbed this. I'm surprised I could even find it. Our house, I think I already mentioned this today, we're under home remodel. We've been at it for a couple years now. I'm so over it, but everything is a mess right now because we got a lot of good movement going on these projects. But I had to jump over a bunch of stuff to get to this Tamagotchi, and I'm just thankful that I was able to find it so quickly. And I'm pretty impressed with myself. I was able to find it before our Tama hatched. Oh, And like I said, I made it just in time. Let's get the camera back in focus on this device here. So here is our angel character. Let's go ahead and give it something to eat here. Oh, pie and candy. All right. Let's see here. We'll start with pie because I think that's the healthier of the two options. At least I would assume so. While it's eating that, let's transition back to this for just a quick moment because I do want to talk about this for a second. So, like I mentioned, I have not played an angel before. This Tama here is not new in the box. I bought it secondhand, so someone else has previously taken it out of the packaging, but I personally have never. So this is kind of monumental. Look how cool these designs are. Like, what a throwback. I absolutely love it. So here we have the two devices next to each other. I love that they both have the star background on the screen. That is such a throwback. This one, obviously, as you can see, it doesn't have transparent plastic, but they both do have these raised wings. Now, in one of the Tamagotchi forums, I heard someone talking about how they felt like the quality of the raised wings, that's really tough to say, the quality of the raised wings was not as good on the remake, on the P3, I guess you could say, the Gen 3, you could say. But I'm not seeing a huge difference. I'm not very familiar with this here device though, so I guess I'm not the best person to make that call. But you can kind of see for yourself, they're both raised. The OG, the wings are definitely more defined with the type of coloring. With this like 3D, oh, you can't really see that, sorry. With the 3D digi graphics, oh, come on, get in focus, that are put on this shell, it is really tough to tell that their wings are raised without feeling it. If you were just to look at this Tama flat, or straight on rather, I think I would assume that the wings weren't raised. Whereas with the OG device, you can tell there's some dimension immediately by looking at it. I am a huge fan of the Angelgotchi on the top of the OG shell. I'm not a huge fan of the current Tamagotchi logo. It has grown on me since it was released, but truthfully, when I first saw it, I was like, no way, I'm never going to like that. I do think this current logo matches the shell well, but I miss what I grew up with, of course. I'm very nostalgic, as I know many of you are. Nostalgia is a huge factor that, I mean, keeps us coming back to collecting Tamagotchi. So change is always going to be hard, especially when it comes to a logo redesign, but I appreciate all generations of the logo at this point. Let me rotate these shells around so you can see a couple different angles, and let me know in the comments below, what do you think of these two shells? Do you have the original Angelgotchi in your collection? Do you plan on adding the Generation 3 or the Angel remake to your collection? And if so, which color shell? I still think I prefer the blue one, even after spending a little bit of time with this gold one, but both certainly have their place. I'm definitely not one to ever say no to clear glitter plastic. So thank you so much for joining me today for this Tamagotchi unboxing. Again, please share your thoughts with me in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what everyone thinks. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I've got another unboxing coming up in December. It probably won't be until maybe December 20th, so in a couple weeks, but I'm really looking forward to that one. I think many of you will. I'm not going to share yet what it is, but please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. You can also find me on Instagram. All my links are in the description box below. Thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you in my next video.